Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the crew. If you're new, I truly appreciate you for coming through for another video. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy A13 4G LTE after 4 months. Stay locked in with me. But I appreciate you for coming through if you're new, if you're brand new to the crew. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Cyrano. Today we're going to be taking a look at the A13 4G model from the Samsung Galaxy series after 4 months. And I've been using this device for about a little bit over 4 months. This is the 3GB, 32GB of ROM on here. Still model, but you can get the 4 with the 28 or the 4 with the 64 of ROM, right? But I like this device because it has really good long battery, 5,000 milliamp hours of battery. It has NFC on here. It has 500 pixels PPI with the 1080 display, which is really gorgeous to look at. It's got a nice side-mounted fingerprint sensor, so it's very accurate and fast overall. But just to throw that out there, the camera on here is a 50 megapixel, and in the front it's an 8 megapixel. So it's got some really good cameras. The Gorilla Glass 5 is on board as well. So there's just a lot of good things about this device, and it is rocking the Samsung Exynos 850, the Samsung Galaxy's native processing chip, which is pretty decent. It's not the best in the entire world. It has some quirks and some idiosyncrasies that make it pretty decent, but not everybody's not too crazy about it, right? But you can put the RAM Plus on here with some of the features that this thing does have to offer to make it a little bit quicker. The A23 does have that enhanced processing, which this one does not. This one also does not have secure folder, smart view, and a whole slew of features that might be missing on here. But I do think it's pretty cool to use overall. I've been using it for about a week now as my main phone, but I've been having it for about 4 months, a little bit over 4 months. But I just wanted to do this video because we do have the July software update, which is finally available to this device. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. But do me a favor, I just want to remind you, hit the like button if you enjoy watching videos just like this. Subscribe and get notified so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Truly appreciate you for kicking it with me. And make sure you comment down below in the comment section and just say I'm still here, so I know you're still rocking with me. But let's just take a look at this device right here. We're going to go into software. We're also going to just check out. I like the fact that it does have private share on here. The interface is pretty decently smooth, but it might not be the fastest phone you've ever used in the entire world. And then let's go into the update, which is actually available here at the top. And like I said before, this is going to be the July 1st, 2022 update for this guy, and it says that your security of your device has been improved, and after updating you will not be able to downgrade to the old software, right? So it does say this is a software update that can include but not limited to device stability, bug fixes, and new or enhanced features. So I'm looking forward to checking out the advanced features on here. But it also does say that we will get the best from the device once we update this thing, so make sure you check regularly. But one of the things that it will do is update the Notes add-ons app, the Galaxy Goals app, the Kids Samsung app, the Notes app, the Health app, the Smart Things app, the Galaxy Shop app, the Members and the TV Plus app, as well as the Calculator app, right? So I'm going to hit download on this thing, but you know what I'm saying, make sure you stay locked in with me. I just want to remind you one more time to hit the like button so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. But I'm going to wait for this dude to completely finish updating, then we're going to jump right back into the video. So let me pause the video so you don't have to wait through it, the entire thing, right? But I'm going to get right back with you. I'll check you guys in just a second, okay? All right, guys, so we are in September right now. And so I know this is the July 1st, 2022 update, but I wanted to do a video on this because it just got released like about a week ago. Some people may just be getting this update to this device, right? So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and install it right now. And it might take a minute or two just to completely upgrade, but just to show you I'm rocking this nice clear case. I'll leave a link down below where you can get one. But like I said, this is the 4G model with the flat cameras. It doesn't have that raised up platform across the back like the A23. It has that flat camera setup, so you don't get the railing on there, but you do get that flat setup with the forward cameras on the back, 50 megapixel on there, 8 megapixel on the front, right? And you also do get a bunch of different cameras to mess around with, like the 5 megapixel wide, the 2 megapixel portrait, the 2 megapixel macro as well. So I think it's a pretty solid device when it comes to the overall camera situation. You know what I'm saying? It does have NFC on there. You feel what I'm talking about? It does have that 25 watts fast charging and the Android 12 snow cone. So it's really solid as far as features, but they just eliminated a lot of features that some of the older, nothing older, but the newer models actually represent with that rock with it. So, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is just a dumbed down version of the Samsung. It's one of the most affordable Samsung phones you can purchase at a real reasonable minimum price with every feature that you actually use. Like, not everybody uses some of the features that come with the higher graded devices all the way up to the S22 Ultra or whatever. So let's just jump back into this video once this update is completely installed, and I'm gonna get right back with you, okay? Alright guys, so we back. Do me a favor, I want to remind you, hit the like button. We just did the update on here. It does say you have to draw the pattern before you can actually get started. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Now it says that the phone is starting up. And just to give you guys an idea of battery life, I kind of want to draw the perspective in your minds about how the battery life on this device is. And it's actually pretty good. Like I mentioned before, it does have a high res display with the 400 pixels per inch or whatever, 5000 milliamp hour battery. Just keep in mind when you first launch this device, when it comes to the software, it's going to look a little slow, but once it warms up and loads everything in the background, it will increase in speed. Okay, now this device is finishing up the update, so I don't want to go into any of the features of the phone until this bar is completely finished going across to the very end, to the last millimeter, and then when it finally, it'll say the device is updated or whatever. But until it does do that, let me just go into the battery life so I can draw an idea in your mind of how the battery life has been so far when I've been using this device pretty much all day long or whatever. So when I go into the battery life right here, and it does say battery life, it does give you an idea of how it looks. It does say 19 hours left, which is probably like not going to be the case or whatever. I just want to make sure you guys are completely 100% aware of that. But if you go into more battery settings, you will get fast charging, protect battery, which would just make it go to 85% instead of 100%. Adaptive battery, show battery percentage as well. And then if you click here or whatever, and then let me see, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, see a little bit more details with the battery life and everything like that, but it's still loading up everything. So it does say right here that I've been using it for 18 hours 10 minutes. So since 8 a.m. pretty much I've been using this device, and I still got 38% left overall. So I really like this sidebar fingerprint, because you can actually draw down with the notification shade, and you can see right here we have some features that I want to show you guys. It says right here your device has been updated right here, so let's just click that so I can show you what I'm talking about down here, down below. And then it does say your device has been updated, and then it does say everything that I've been using on here since for the entire day. So it looks like I've been in messages for the most part, Instagram for the most part, the camera 11 minutes, Spotify less than 1 minute or whatever. I have been using my TCL Stylus 5G for playing music most of the day, so I just want to make sure you guys are 100% aware of that. And the GPS on the TCL Stylus 5G, I haven't been using the GPS on here because I do carry 2 phones with me. But it does give me an idea of what this thing looks like when it comes to the overall usage. And it does say 3 hours and 33 minutes of screen on time, 14 hours of on screen off time. So it gives you an idea in your minds of how it would look. And I actually did want to have more memory available on this device as far as the storage too. So what I did was I took away the memory feature where it gave me 4 gigabytes of RAM, so that I could put the storage back on my phone, because you can see right here it says you could use the RAM plus 2 gigabytes or the 4. But if you use the 4, it says right here that it's gonna choose less virtual memory to keep more storage space free. But if you choose less memory, just keep in mind you'll get more storage, and if you choose more memory, you'll get less storage. So it just depends all on you. You could also clean the device out right here. But I want to jump into some of the features that this thing that I did notice that are new. And it did say cleaned 1 gigabyte, which is actually pretty nice. It does say my status on this device is great. It does say right here that no threats have been detected, so that's pretty cool. And then one of the things I want to show you is inside of advanced features, which should be here. And let's just see if there's any new features on here. It does have Android Auto Quick Share, which was there before Labs, which was there before Side Key one-handed mode. When you swipe down on the corner, you can get that one-handed mode, which is really convenient. So I'm not noticing anything inside of advanced features, more or less. Let's go into the notification bar and see if there's any new features here. So I'm going to hit the plus sign, and it seems to be pretty much the same. Secure Wi-Fi, create note. We still don't get the secure folder, it looks like, but we do get NFC. We do get focus mode, we do get dark mode, and Dolby Atmos for listening to music on Bluetooth. So this is right here. I'm gonna hit this button, and if you do that, you could also customize the EQ equalizer. So I think that's something that's pretty cool on this device. Let's pair up my earphones, because if I turn these guys on my ear, let me just see, they were turned off. Let me see if it'll just pair up with this guy. All right, now they're on. It says that they're connected. Okay, cool. So, you know what I mean, 70%. Okay, cool. So you do get the Atmos coming in on here, as well as gaming on here for those two features, and then adapt sound as well. So let's see. As far as new features, I don't really see any new features. Let's go to display real quick. I just want to jump into display so we can see what some of the new features inside of display. You know what I'm talking about? Screen on time, touch bar, touch sensitivity, everything looks pretty much the same. So I'm not sure about the new features yet. Let's go into wallpapers or whatever, and so it's going to show the color palette as well for your wallpaper. Let's apply that. You could also apply it to the icons and stuff like that, but generally it's going to be a pretty solid update, just not too many changes as far as like the features go. And you can see it's upgraded my icon, so it's going to take a little hot minute for it to actually load up on here. I'm also getting this app that's like downloading in the background, which I never really use. Just to be 100% honest with you, I don't really use that feature. So, you know, a lot of cool stuff on this thing, but do me a favor, if you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button so we could beat the YouTube algorithm and get this out to more people, okay? The widgets, pretty much the same widgets that we were getting. You could see them loading or whatever. And yeah. So that's everything that I wanted to show you guys. Obviously, this thing is going to be loaded with some cool features as well. You get the Google Discovery or the Samsung Free, but I turned that off just to speed my phone up just a little bit. But if we go into camera, you can still take advantage of the high-res 50 megapixel camera, the 8 megapixel portrait. Let's take a picture of my face just to see if there's any difference when it comes to shutter speed time. I was actually pretty fast when it came to the shutter time. It did take a minute to load the photo on there. Let's go here. It's taking a minute to load the gallery now. But this camera does a really good job. You'll be surprised with it. Flip the camera around, and we're gonna just take a picture of this guy with the 50 megapixel camera. And that looks really good. Let's go into macro, because I'm up real close on this thing. And this is the 2 megapixel macro for getting up real close. And you can see how detailed that's gonna look when you take macro shots on here. If you know how to take good photos, if you know like the right time to take a photo with this camera, you will get some really good shots with this thing. It's not a useless camera, so I just want to show you that. You know what I mean? I was taking some really nice pictures on here today, and I'm impressed with it. The video obviously will shake a little bit, but it's not going to be like the most stable. That's me and my girlfriend, date night or whatever. And it takes a minute to load through some of the photos, but you can see we were bowling right here. And this is where she got the 8 pins right there. And then I paused it, and then she was actually able to get the extra 2 pins, which was pretty crazy. So big shout out to my girlfriend for getting that whole suite right there. That was pretty nuts. So, you know what I'm saying? Then we had food, and we just had a really good day or whatever. So let me know what you guys think about the A13. I think you can get some really good use out of this thing if you're not somebody who's like into all the intricate details of a smartphone and you just want some of the basic stuff. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you did find it helpful, make sure you watch another video here or here. And in the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending where you are, have a great night. But click here or here to support the channel, and I'll get right back with you. Later, crew. Peace.